my Wise Astrology tribe. Cosmic Insight Astrology. My name is Christina. I will be your co-pilot. Today, I'm going to talk about the Leo new moon, which is going to happen on July 28th. And it's going to happen 5 degrees 39 minutes actually. And I erected a chart for Miami because I live nearby. And also what I wanted to say here, I wanted to tell you I'm doing tropical astrology, and when I do the prediction, then I do whole sign system. So here what you have to know about this new moon, first of all. This is going to happen, as I said, 5 degrees, 39 minutes. 5 degrees is also Leo decan. So it's the first decan, so it still belongs from Leo. So it has a very, very powerful Leo influence. And it's going to happen at the third dwarf, which is like if you're going to count 3 signs from Leo, Leo, Virgo, Libra. So it's going to have also a Libranian influence as well. Okay, and what else do we have to know? First of all, I would like to tell you what is a new moon. The new moon is when the sun and the moon dancing together in heaven. So they merge together, they conjunct in the sky, and they create a total darkness. So then I also would like to talk about the moon a little bit. What does moon represent in our life? So moon is actually your emotion. Moon is our subconscious. Moon is our instincts. Moon also represents our habits in life and the deep subconscious memory as well. In general, it is belonging from woman, motherhood, and the way we are mothering others, mothering our children, and the way we were mothered as well. And it also represents the people in general, or clients and the people. And because it's belong from Cancer and the 4th house, it also rules homes, family, real estate, and the roots. Moon also rules dogs, also rules apples, breast, and a lot of other things. I'm sorry, in life. So the new moon is a new lunation. It is the very first sight of light when the moon and the sun comes together. Also, that all the time when a new moon appears in the sky, we have a chance and opportunity to start something over. New moon is always a new beginning. It depends which house the moon is in or what sign the moon is in, right? So when the moon is in Leo, it's representing Leonian tendencies. Leo rules the 5th house in general, and the 5th house belongs from children, creativity, joy, investment, intimacy. So Leo in general is a very, very happy and optimistic sign. And when the moon is in Leo, it would like to shine. It's very enthusiastic over there. It is actually loves to express emotion, because moon is emotion and sun is expressing, because the 5th house, it's like to be happy, like to shine. So it loves to express emotion. But moon in Leo, for example, if you have that in your natal chart, those people can be really dogmatic, stubborn, bossy. And actually, I do have moon in Leo, and if I think of that, I can have those traits, definitely. But they have really good instinct, actually, those people. And they are very positive, because Leo like to shine and Leo like attention, and they are pretty positive. So Leo moon usually is very, very positive as well. They feel like they can do everything by themselves, and that could be a mistake sometimes, because they need to ask for help. Also, there is, they very creative, very, very creative, because the fifth house is creativity. So Leo is a creative sign. So Leo moon is very creative. For example, Leo moon, they can express emotions, feelings really well. So a Leo moon person could be an actor or an actress, because they have that kind of really good ability to act and to be on stage and express themselves and express their creativity. Leo moon usually is never really bored, like they always busy, they always create something, and yeah, very enthusiastic. Okay, really high achievers as well. So let's go and talk about this recent full moon. So it is in Leo Decan, so it is an extra Leonian favor, and in Libra, Vat, so that is having that kind of Venusian flavor is as well, so nurturing and loving and expressing the emotions and our emotions as well. And what's gonna happen with this new moon? Look at that. So we always check in the chart if the moon, the new moon, create any kind of aspect with any other planets, and look at that beautiful trine with Jupiter over here. Jupiter rules Sagittarius in the daytime and Pisces at nighttime. Jupiter is very, very positive, but very positive mostly in Sagittarius. And Jupiter actually is the planet of blessing, expansion, the riches. It is it is the planet of Santa Claus. So Jupiter in fellow fire sign, feeling good, it's very initiator, sometimes even arrogant, but definitely right now it's going to trine with the Leo new moon, which is also a beautiful fire sign. And Leo is fixed energy. So for Leo, it's hard. The change can come hard, actually. They can be very stubborn, and it's a very masculine energy, and it's a hot planet, so it's coming with heat and intensity. And right now, this Jupiter in this new moon going to start to trine. Jupiter, the day when the new moon appear in heaven, gonna go to retrograde, actually station retrograde. So Jupiter gonna be very close to Earth. And when it's a planet is close to Earth, it is magnifying its tendencies, or, like for example, Jupiter is blessing, then it's going to magnify blessing, for example, and what? With trining with the moon, blessing for some kind of female, for motherhood, for blessing for mothers, or the way we mothering ourselves, the way we nurturing ourselves. So what else can happen here? Yes, so Jupiter is in Aries and it's trining, but it's going retrograde and stationary the same day. So magnifying blessing for us, but magnifying blessing actually in art, magnifying blessing with our children. For example, it could be like vacation also. So many people gonna go still for vacation. This is summer, it's still summer. So it could be a blessing with your trip as well. It could be a blessing because of, as I said, the moon rules dog. Maybe you're going to adopt a dog. Maybe you're going to get a really good news about your mother you have a fallout with. Maybe you're going to get a new and a beautiful message or you know, like something about you are being a mother or you will be a mother. So it's like, okay, you are pregnant perhaps, and that's going to be the good news. But definitely it could be something the way we are nurturing ourselves. Let's see anything else. What is happening here? So this moon also still opposing Pluto. So you remember we had the big super full moon, the buck moon, on the 13th of July. And it was in Capricorn, and it was opposing to Pluto, and it was very, very powerful because it was in 21 degree, 21 minutes. So Pluto is 27 degree going backwards, and actually we had the previous day, so July 12th, America had the second Pluto return also. So there is a lot of transformation, the way we relate from our inner child, the way we are relating from our mother, and the way we're looking at motherhood right now. And it is also kind of power struggle, because of moon is very emotional and Pluto is very powerful. So right now when the moon and the sun is conjuncting in heaven and opposing, still opposing with Pluto, this is also an issue with parenting and power. So for example, it could be something like new rules or new laws, but new rules maybe for how to adopt children or who can adopt children. It could be because of Leo is joy and happiness and investment. Pluto also rules 8th house of investment, and it's in opposition. It could be something like powerful. Pluto is in Capricorn. Capricorn rules the government, so they're going to make a decision the way we are investing. So maybe it's going to be a new beginning, some kind of new banking system can start. But at the beginning, they don't want to let us to have that new banking system, or you know, like bypass banking, for example. Okay. What else gonna go on? Let me see if it makes any other aspects, or if it's, yeah, actually Pallas Athene. Let me see if Pallas Athene, where is Pallas? 11 degrees and 5 degrees is the moon. Well, you know, when we are considering asteroids, we are going very strictly by the 3 degrees. So that's not a sextile over here anymore. But Ceres is 2 degrees in Leo. Okay, it's changed sign also. So Ceres is in Leo and conjuncting with this new moon. Ceres is the asteroid of agriculture. And that is also Ceres was the asteroid who lost her daughter, because Pluto was the one who kidnapped Ceres' daughter and took her to the underworld. So Ceres is always representing depression and you know, like loss as well, as much as like rules the beer, because of rules the hop and rules the grains as well, and rules the poppy and the poppy seed as well. So as much as with the agriculture goddess, it's also representing some kind of loss. And moon over here with motherhood, it could be fear of loss. And Pluto, the planet of sexuality. Pluto rules 8th house, all the taboos in 8th house, right? So it rules sex, death, it rules all the reproduction system, it rules abortion and miscarriages. But of course, that's mostly also belong from Black Moon Lilith as well, and stillbornness, but Pluto still representing that as well. So this opposition could create again some kind of protesting against the abortion law or some, but this is a new moon. So new moon is a new beginning, and because of Jupiter is raying here with its blessing, most likely it will be something turned over. A rule can be turned over with the abortion laws in countries, not just in US, it can be in multiple countries as well. So because of its giving, Jupiter is going to give blessing, and Jupiter is law. So Jupiter rules the 9th and 12th house, but it also rules law as well. So it could be like, all right, I'm going to, something is turning over, a rule that was not fitting for most is turning over. Okay, what else going to happen? Let me see. So where is Uranus? Oh, yes. So just 2 days later, we're going to have the Big Bang in where? In Taurus. But it doesn't mean and doesn't make any aspects with this new moon because it's 5 degrees and it's going to happen at 18 degrees. So it doesn't mean aspect, but I can say because of moon ruled by Cancer, and let me see what's Cancer and yes, Cancer has Venus, Black Moon, Lilith, and vertex over there, Sappho and Eros as well. So then we can also read from this a little bit because of moon rules Cancer, right? So, and Venus is in Cancer and it's going to square with Jupiter. So, and also Black Moon Lilith is conjuncting with Venus here. So Black Moon Lilith, that I said before, it's responsible for stillborn, it's responsible for abortion and miscarriages. And because of Cancer rules motherhood and the family and homes, and Venus conjuncting with this situation, but it's squaring with Jupiter. So it's going to give a little bit of bad flavor or a little bit of pushy and bitterness to this aspect because, Venus is about money and beauty, and Venus also have two sides. Venus is really the yin and yang in astrology. And it has the day Venus and the night Venus, and the darkness and brightness, the yin and the yang. So here in Cancer with motherhood, it would love to enjoy motherhood, or it would love to enjoy their home. For example, it could be like a lot of people could start to renovate their homes, or a lot of people would like to buy a house or renovate or organize or design their house. But because of this square with Jupiter, and Jupiter is the richest, maybe the foundation not going to be available to do that. So it could represent for multiple people. Or, like it could be because Cancer is home, and like fire energy, Jupiter in fire, it could represent a big fire. So some of the people, of course, could have like a fire-related accident in the home, and that's why they're going to need to renovate or redesign or recreate luxury in their home because they had some kind of fire-related accident. So yes, this is the new moon over here, and we don't need to talk about that more because that's pretty enough. You just definitely some kind of rule going to be turned over, which is like we have to fight with the power and with powerful people as a collective, as the people, like the moon represents the people, and it could be a hard fight. It could be a difficult fight, but this is going to give us a new beginning, and because of trine with Jupiter, it could be eventually turned over. It could be eventually be on femininity side, on the side of motherhood, and whatever belongs from those two houses because of the moon and sun. Yes. All right. So that's what I wanted to say. I hope you liked it, and if I shed some light and if you find it interesting, please follow me and look for my videos, subscribe and like and comment. Thank you so much for your attention. I'm truly and deeply grateful for you guys. I'm here to teach, I'm here to shed some light, and let's co-create together. Thank you. Bye.